everyone, I'm Dawndy Mercer Plank, and this is my story with Dawndy Mercer Plank on cam. And it's whose story today? Sal Sharp of Grow Your Garden with Sal, or as people used to know you,
Sal's Old Timey Feed and Seed.
And today we are planting potatoes.
Yes.
Why plant potatoes?
Oh man, they're so nutritional and it's so easy to grow.
And plus they look beautiful as they're growing, as they're producing those.
Yes.
It becomes a beautiful plant. And where do we plant them?
So you can plant them in the ground. I prefer pots because the voles and the ants don't get into them as bad.
And when do we plant?
February and March here in Columbia.
Here, we're based in the Columbia, South Carolina area, so in the southeast part of the nation. February, March, best times, which right now is what we're dealing with. Okay,
Yes.
so we know the who, what, where, when, why. Now let's get to the details of planting potatoes.
Yes.
And where they go, how much you give to that potato, and how much it gives back.
Yes.
Start us at the beginning. What kind of potatoes do we have here?
So there's several varieties of potatoes. We got red, white, yellow, and one of my favorites are the purple. The kids can have purple French fries. Yeah, so they're a lot of fun to grow.
And when do we put the potato in the ground? You've got to have some eyes on it, right?
Yeah, so the eyes need to be about 1/4 inch. So I would say this one's ready, and definitely that one's
That's
ready.
really ready.
Yes.
Okay, and then where do they go?
So we put 5 inches of soil in here. We mix Sun Grow with Black Cow, which is a potting soil mixed with compost.
And so these, I'm just going to set inside the bucket, right?
Yes.
And about this size bucket, we could do 5 potatoes?
5 would work out.
Okay, 5 potatoes I'm going to put in here. Now, you've already cut these. Can I go ahead and put
You
these
can
in?
put those in there.
Okay, put those in.
Then you're going to need to dust them with some sulfur. This keeps them from rotting and also changes the pH so they can eat all the nutrients you're going to give them.
So that's going to go directly on top of the potato,
Yes.
okay? So I'm going to sprinkle this
Just
lightly.
a little bit.
Okay, just
Yep.
a little.
Just enough to dust your potatoes.
Okay, I did that.
Yes.
And then on top of that,
Then we're going to add 5 inches of soil back to it, and that's going to be the Sun Grow and the Black Cow again.
okay, so
Yes.
this is Sun Grow, this is Black Cow.
Yes, and
Add-
it's very important. The soil is so, invest in good soil.
I have found that to be true. And the other thing I have found to be true is the need for tomato tone,
Yes.
not just for tomatoes, any vegetables.
Yes. This is tomato and vegetable food. It's easy, it's organic, and you can feed once a month.
And it makes a huge difference, as I
Yes.
found out. You were actually telling the truth.
Yes.
I thought, why are these not growing? I put tomato tone on and boom, they
And
did.
they just come right up.
So we've put our potatoes in on top of the soil. Now we have put 5 more inches in of the Black
Yes.
Cow and the soil. Now what?
So now we're going to dust again with the sulfur. For
Okay.
that, you're only
This
going to
is
need about a
sulfur.
tablespoon.
Okay, another bit of sulfur there. Okay.
Yes, and then we're going to put about a tablespoon of potash. So 0,060. This is 60% potassium. So
And how much water then do we put on top of this after we've done the initial planting?
yes. Oh, and we put tomato tone on it too.
We gotta
yes,
get-
gotta have the
tomato
tomato
tone.
tone to have happy potatoes. Yeah. So you don't want to water a whole lot. Rainwater is usually going to be fine unless it's going to rain for about a week. You may cover your pots. Need to let them kind of dry out in between, and only water the first inch to inch and a half.
Okay. And then after they've dried out, after they've started growing,
Yes.
then, and notice, you really can't see from inside here, but this big pot is only filled up to here. And the reason is you're going to get some growth and you're going to add in more dirt.
Yeah, so you're going to add in dirt as it grows up. So every time it gets about 6 inches, you're going to add dirt and cover it up and leave about 1/3.
Yes, of growth left.
Yes.
Until when? How long do you keep that going?
You keep doing that and you keep adding the supplements once a month until it reaches the top.
Okay.
Then it's going to make a beautiful plant, just a gorgeous plant. And then you're going to continue to feed it. When it gets super, super hot, the tops are going to die, and that's when you harvest.
Okay, so what time of the year are you talking about?
A lot of it depends on the temperature, but probably mid-June.
Okay, so potatoes are coming in mid-June. We're getting them in here at the end of February, beginning of March. Keep the soil moist, but not overly so.
Let it dry out in between. It's totally fine.
Okay, and then do we
Yes.
do more potash and more sulfur
Yes.
along the way?
You do all this once a month.
Once a month we do
Yes.
that. Okay, so again, get your potatoes going. And this is one of the many things that was in my box this month.
Yes.
Sal every month sends out a grow box. And so the potatoes were in this along with a couple other things, the sugar snap peas
Yes, and onions.
and onions.
It's time to plant those now.
And in addition to those goodies being inside, you include an instruction sheet
Yes.
so that you know exactly what to do. And you ship these out once a month. I'm on that distribution. If you're watching us from another state in the northwest part of the country or the northeast part of the country or anywhere in between, you tailor the box to your climate.
Yes, we can customize it to the state and area you live in.
How do people get in touch with you, Sal?
Yeah, so you can check us out on our website, salslocalseed.com or growyourgardenwithsal.com. You can also come into our store. We're open Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. It's at 113 Hilltop Drive in Columbia. And you can also give us a call at 803-786-6546.
And when you get the grow box, one thing that I liked about the onions is they produce the greens
Yes,
that you can cut for chives for your potatoes.
exactly.
It works out
my,
perfectly.
it's so good.
I'm Dawndy Mercer Plank of Dawndy Mercer Plank on Cam. This is my story with Sal Sharp of Grow Your Garden with Sal. Thanks for watching and happy planting, everyone.
Thanks.